I'm a visiting assistant professor here in the Department of Communication at Trinity, and I teach classes that are, some of the fundamental classes like media texts and mass media, but I also teach some of the special topics classes, AI on screen and off. I taught a race and reality class last spring. Yeah, the thing I'm actually most proud of outside the classroom is the masculinity detoxes that I do. The masculinity detoxes are something that I found years ago and that I've decided to pursue here because it gives men on campus a safe space to try and really talk about the ways in which toxicity have influenced them and to figure out what a healthy masculinity even looks like. Well, I do a lot of work with AI, and I've been doing that for a long time since my dissertation. And so now we're finally seeing sort of the manifestations of an AI economy. And in that space, communication is so fundamental. Understanding media, having media literacy, those things are going to be pivotal in your ability to adapt. And communication as a major is already a space for adaptability, right? For interdisciplinarity. And I think that that's something that really brings our students a lot of satisfaction. The biggest thing I'm working on right now, I'm working with Dr. Sanchez on a series of articles we're publishing relating to AI and AI identity, AI and race. And this is something, like I said, I started on over a decade ago with my PhD work. And it's something that I think is incredibly important, understanding racial dispositions behind AI, understanding the structure of generative AI, especially chatbots. These are things that students are using, people are using all the time in ways that, we've not thought of before. And we need to make sure that they are safe. Well, I started out, my master's was in Sovietology, which is not where I ended up. And so that was a really big deal, realizing that I didn't love exactly what I had chosen to do and that I could switch, right? That I could pivot, that I could be as adaptable as I just said comm majors should be. I think that Trinity is a small liberal arts college. It's very well funded, and that it is going to have to be a space, in order for students to succeed, it's going to have to be a space that really leans into the liberal arts component, to this idea of giving students a well-rounded education in this new AI economy that I keep talking about. I love it. Actually, I think that's a really fun question. Students think, based on our personalities in class, I think that students would assume that they were always that way, but once we're out of the classroom, we're human beings and we have a lot of fun. And this is a department where people are really open, where we talk very openly and have a lot of respect for one another and our differences. Lately I've been listening to Vampire Weekend and the Killers. It's sort of a nostalgia thing for me.